Hi, I'm Kathryn, founder of KMint Business and Pricing Consultancy for the marketing communications sector. For those of you who know me through my freelance CFO services, you'll know that last year I went online with my PD sessions. So we had over 500 agencies. Many of you attended every single one of those professional development sessions, and I really thank you for that, because what it did, it's kind of given me the impetus to do it again and go some. So this year I've taken it up a notch, and I've invited some of our industry's best global consultants to join me to help fill your team up with professional knowledge. The first one is on the 25th of February. It's Tim Williams from Ignition. You might have his book on your bookshelf like I have. He wrote the book on value-based pricing. So Tim and I are going to explore the pricing stack, a variety of alternatives to the hourly rate. And then following with Ron Baker from the Soul of Enterprise. You might have heard Ron speak. He's all about dumping timesheets, that hours and minutes are not a unit of measure of value. And it naturally follows on from learning what Tim and I have to say about how would you put in a value pricing model into your agency. From Ron saying dump timesheets, that's fine, but you've got to have an alternative. We then also, and I think this is really important, I've invited Gabriela Salinas from Madrid, Spain, to come and join me. She wrote the book on brand valuation. It's a fairly chunky book. I've read it a couple of times. It's full of finance models, 39 plus, on how do you actually measure effectiveness. It's a topic that many agencies don't understand, and the teams who are negotiating with client don't understand the ROI, the improved position, the value, dollars and cents that they've created. So a session just to be able to articulate and understand the rudimentaries of this, so that you can actually have a conversation about how effective your work is going to be, anticipated, and then post the event or campaign, just really calculate it and see and use this in your negotiations with client. Following on from Gabriela, I have invited Blair Enns from Win Without Pitching. You might have his manifesto on your bookshelf as well. So Blair and I, we're going to actually look at a new topic of his, which is about innovation within agencies, harnessing the intellectual property and looking at efficiencies and how those two work together. So that takes us to around middle of the year. And then I've invited my colleague, Shirley Reeder from Brave Consulting, to join me. So as you might know Shirley, she and I work together under the banner of Brave Money, where we train your middle managers to be able to step into a negotiation, a commercial negotiation with your clients. So Shirley and I are going to look at the learnings that we've had over the previous sessions and put in place a 90-day sprint. If you haven't been brave enough to try out or put in play any of the learnings, this is the session to actually break it down and put it into steps over the next 3 months. So the early bird rate finishes tonight for Tim's on the 25th of February. There are spaces left in that Zoom webinar. The Zoom webinar platform only allows me a certain number of seats, so there is a finite number. You might need to get in there and book those last spots. There are bundle prices as well, so if you wanted to book for all of the seminars, then there's a better price for that, obviously. Or if you just want individual ones, that's available too. If you have any questions or you're not sure, or you just generally want to talk about what's going on in your agency, I'm always here, looking forward to speaking with you online, on the phone, and hopefully in person. So yeah, look forward to seeing you in the webinars, and there'll be more coming. I'm just in negotiation with some other top line speakers for later in the year.